Yeah, we were imprisoned in May of 1996, and the first 3 days and nights, it's just nonstop, day and night, 24 hours interrogation. And most of the questions are focused on, my connection with our fellow Christians, especially Christian leaders, and overseas interaction, and how many members and where they are, and some of the leadership in our church already escaped, and so they are focusing on these questions and where's the finance from for our underground Bible school, etc. And I was because I had a law degree, so they didn't really use electric shock baton torture me as they did to other prisoners, even in my prison cell. So after 3 days of interrogation, they threw me into a prison cell with about 20 to 30 prisoners staying together, about 20 square meters, a small room. We're almost packed with a concrete bed, and even on the ground are full of prisoners. And many prisoners, as I observed, were tortured, and I even saw the electric shock batons just outside the prison cell were used against prisoners, and some prisoners were even beaten up and with legs broken, arms broken, and had to crawl into our prison cell. It was a tough time, but I deeply felt that the Chinese prison itself is really a place of deep human rights violators, deep violations, and the prison guards had no respect at all on the basic rights of the prisoners, and they use other prisoners to have like the first day three courses of so-called pre-interrogation, and it just involves the torture and beating. And I myself, again, actually was forbidden to talk, and other prisoners are free to talk to me because they received a pre-warning by the prison officials that I would have some poisonous messages, means the Christian gospel to them if they talk to me. So they try to prevent me from sharing the good news and the gospel to them. And later on, I found that, and of course, was able to communicate with these prisoners very extensively. I think some of several drug dealers at least showed the sign of conversion, and after I shared, but I was being watched, and at one time I was taken to the police, the prison officers' room after somebody betrayed me from my cell, said I was sharing superstitious message, and the prison officials just pumped the desk and said, this is the holy land of the Communist Party. You can't share your superstitious message. At one time, I was kicked and beaten, and they just forbid me to share anything. So later on I have to just sing some Christian hymns with that way to share my faith by singing. Well, whenever I got a chance to talk with them, and even my interrogators, I just did not have any hesitation sharing my faith and what it's about, and we're good citizens. And there is a famous saying among the Chinese Christian community that there one more Christian, one less criminal, one more church, one less prison. Said, yeah, we are actually, trying to help the society and to be a more stable and peaceful society in China. And we're not the destabilizer, and we are true patriots. So that's my message to them. Yeah.